Hello, my fellow Big Brother fans. Very shortly, we're going to be talking about that shocking eviction for Trish last night. Wow, just wow. But first of all, I want to say that it's been a great pleasure to give you my thoughts and opinions on this year's Big Brother. Big Brother is a very special show for me. I think it's a unique idea. It's a unique social experiment. And that's why I have decided to audition for BBUK 2024. Doing this would be absolutely outside of my comfort zone. I don't play well with others. I like my own space and, I'm going to be freaked out by other people's living habits. And it may not look that way, but my confidence level around other people isn't exactly good. But that's why I want to do it, because Big Brother is the ultimate challenge. I'm very well aware it's very different, to watch the show from being in the show. So I understand that. And I'm going to have to change my whole life to do this. I live in Cyprus. My British passport has expired. I have to make, decisions like, do I grow my hair back? Do I leave it like this because I shave my head every day? As you can see, I've got a big bump on my head. It's very ugly. I've been offered cosmetic surgery before and I've rejected it because I'm not that vain. I'm vain, but not that vain. Decisions that have to be made. I'm going to have to start working out. And all of this, I can go for auditions and not get past the original queue. These are the challenges of doing things like this. But I'm an actor, right? So, I do auditions all the time. I've been rejected all my life. I really want to do this because I think it's the ultimate challenge. And there's another piece of motivation for me doing this. I'm sick to death of people my age or people younger than me, like 30 to 40, being labelled as the mum and dad of the house, like younger housemates looking down their nose at older housemates. I want to prove that a man in his 50s can win Big Brother, because we all know I am no ordinary man in his 50s. I've already got my game plan. I plan to go in as myself. I'm not going to fake it up, but I have a game plan. It's very dangerous. It's kamikaze. I plan to be up for eviction every single Friday and to win every single eviction night. A very dangerous game to play. If you do that, if they hate you and they put you up every Friday but you keep on surviving, you pretty much mess with their heads. So that's what I want to do. And I thought I'd let you all know that I'm planning to audition for next year's Big Brother. I just want to do this. I'm fed up of being in the background. I want to go back to the UK for a little while, spend some time with the people I know over there. I've been talking about doing Big Brother for the longest of times, and now I'm going to do it, and I hope that I've got your support. Thank you for listening to all that jazz. Right, last night's Big Brother was a shocker, but I did warn you that last night's eviction wouldn't be a foregone conclusion. I had a gut feeling we were going to get a shock. I thought at first it was the curry I had the night before, but no, I had a feeling. I told you what I thought and how I thought it would go. I thought Chanel was a goner. Chanel seems like a lovely girl, but she allowed the negativity and paranoia to take her over, and that's a shame. But she was always going to go. And then I looked, maybe Olivia, because a vote to evict is where people vote for the people they hate. And I think that Olivia has garnered some hate. But then I thought about Trish. And I think that Trish is a lovely, compassionate, kind woman, strong woman. I admire her and respect her a great deal. But there's an other side of her character, a polarizing side. There's also the race baiting that she does. And, she talks about being a black woman a lot. And I think that's very important to her. And that's great and that's good. But, you weren't evicted last night because people are bigoted. And I know that your fans are making those excuses. You were evicted because although you're a lovely woman, a strong woman, a compassionate woman, I love the way she gave she gave Jenkins some of her ice cream. Jenkins hasn't really been that close to Trish, so that was a really good thing to do. So it shows that Trish is a very, very good person. And I can understand why people love her. Some of her fans, some of her fans I just don't breeze with, because I'm wondering their motivations. It's interesting, isn't it? Because last night they were making excuses about race, racists and bigots. And I don't think that's the reason that Trish was evicted, because you've got to have the same energy for Dylan and for Zach. And the truth is, you don't. So if she was evicted via bigotry, so were those lads. And this whole thing that Trish goes on about being a woman with a voice. I love strong women. I love opinionated women. I love crazy, out there, loud women. I ain't got a problem with no strong women. And most people would rather a strong woman with bags of character and personality rather than a cardboard cutout like Noki. But if you're Trish this morning, you are scratching your head no matter how much you love Noki. How can Noki still be there and you have been evicted? Because you, Trish, put yourself in the front line. You put yourself in the firing line. Quite right too. You're not in there to be behind. You're there to be in front. You're there for the camera to see you. You're there to display your personality and talk about the stuff that you believe in. Trish had an outstanding big brother. So why was she truly evicted? Trish was evicted for the event near the end of Thursday night's highlight show when she went in on Jordan. This was a schoolgirl error, and it's why she's truly been evicted. This also shows how popular Jordan is. Now, Jordan loves Trish. He said in the diary room he can't be angry with her. She has been a great support mechanism for Henry. And Jordan, as I say, a very lovely, compassionate woman. No question about that. But that was a big mistake, and I think the public didn't like that. And I think it only takes one incident to get yourself evicted from the Big Brother house. Next week, there's going to be multiple evictions. There's going to be a nomination process still next week. It's the final week, and as I say, it's been great. And by the way, breaking news we got last night, Celebrity Big Brother is going to get you in 2024. Now, I've always preferred the civilian Big Brother because I think the fact that you've got this social experiment with ordinary people is what fascinates me, and it's why I want to be a part of it. But it is exciting to have Celebrity Big Brother because it proves that the show's back for good and it's been successful. And boy, do I get hyped for this show. I love this show. I've missed BB UK, so I'm happy it's going to be back. We're going to have extended live footage as well every single evening. So still not 24 hours a day. And I think the reason for that is if you watch too much live footage, you think you've seen it all and you don't want to watch the highlights. The highlights is where the sponsorships are at. Maybe one day Big Brother can be as huge as it used to be and we can have 24-hour-a-day live footage and the highlight show. But that's not where we're at right now. In terms of Celebrity Big Brother, it's very difficult to get really famous people in there, but you normally get has-beens and other reality stars, which is boring, but let's see who they bring in. Let's be clear, the casting for this year's Civilian Big Brother by ITV has been fantastic. It's all about balance. You can't just have big characters all over the place. It's worked. It's been brilliant. It's the Big Brother that I always loved, and I congratulate ITV for doing it. So who now is the favourite to win Big Brother? You're screaming Yimran, and I'm saying no. I love Yimran, but I don't want her to win, and I don't think she will win. I think Jordan is now the favourite, and you're going to cry about this. Olivia, I think, is going up the pecking order, because Olivia reminds me of Kate Lawler in BB3. Nobody saw her winning it. We all thought Jade was going to win it on the final, and she didn't. I think she was one of the second or third on the night to be evicted. So I think that Olivia is being underestimated as kind of this good-looking blonde chick. But really, there's a lot more about our Olivia, and I should know. She's kept in there, she's full, and now she has a huge chance to win this show. But basically, if you're still there, you've got a chance of winning this show. Anything and everything is about to go off, and I love it.